Hey everybody, I'm hoping that you can see this. Let me see if I can zoom in. I'm getting ready to dye some yarn. I'm actually over dyeing yarn. So I have these beautiful things here ready to over dye, and I have some sapphire blue in this pot. Let's see here. There we go. And then I have these beauties here, and I have some black dye in that pot. So, hey, so let me know if you can see this okay. I can't seem, I'm using a new program to go live with, and I don't see where I can zoom in. I'm gonna, oops, no. So, bear with me. Let me see if that'll, I'm trying to be fancy here, and I don't really know what I'm doing. So we're just gonna make it work. Hey, Sarah. All right, so in case you are just joining, let me see. This right here is some bright sapphire blue, and I have these two that I'm going to drop in there, and we're going to do that now. I may pull that forward if y'all are having a hard time. Okay, so somebody asked what is over dyeing. So I've already dyed this yarn before, and it's just a plain Jane tonal. So what I'm doing is I'm going to leave them hanged up like this, and they're dry, and I'm going to drop them in some dye, and it makes some of the prettiest colorways. I thought a sapphire blue would be really pretty for these two. You can do all kinds of different ways of over dyeing. You can even like just speckle or pour different colors on, but this is one of my favorite ways because it creates just some of the prettiest colorways. See that blue? Oh my goodness. So I'm actually going to pull these burners a little bit closer. So I'm just going to let that set until some of that color exhausts, and then we'll get back and play with that in a minute. But I'm going to pull these a little bit closer because I feel like it's so far away. Maybe it's just a me thing. So the next pot is black. Okay, let me pull this one. And then I have 3 more pots over here going. And I need y'all to deciding what color to do for them. Okay, I feel like this is a little bit better. All right, so here we are with black. All right, so y'all just gonna have to see my shoes. And yes, I'm on a stool because I'm short. All right, so here's black, and I can't help myself. There's just something about a bright pink and over dyeing it with black, so I couldn't resist doing that. And then I've got this really like dark blue, and I think that's going to look really pretty with black too. So what happens is the part that you see right here, we'll take the black dye, and you'll still have hints of the other color, but this part in here that's like sealed up, you won't get as much black in there. So the base color will show through. So it's pretty neat. All right, so we're just going to drop those in. And we're just going to let that set. I'll be rotating these in just a minute as soon as we decide some more dye colors. Okay, so can you see that blue? Can you see the hint of the blue? I think that's going to be really pretty. Look at that. Let's find the orange. Okay, so let me show you the other beauties I have going, and y'all help me decide what color to over dye. These are the 4 I haven't quite decided yet. So I've got this really dark purple, and then I have this, what would you call that? Like a sea green type teal. and then a really light purple. I kind of thought about for these just throwing them in a pot and speckling dye color over them. But I'm not sure. I was thinking like pink and blue. I don't know. That's all I got right there. And then these, I'm not sure. So drop your suggestions and we'll make it happen. Hey, Christy. Hey, Danielle. Okay, I see 1 vote for Speckles. Okay. And then I want to show y'all, this is what I have planned for this bunch. I have this really pretty turquoise, and I think I'm going to try turquoise over dyeing this purple and this orange with turquoise. What y'all think? All right, while y'all are dropping your suggestions, I'm going to switch these pans around. All right, so I have those on some separate burners, and I have the lid on them, so they will heat up pretty quickly. Let's see. Speckles, all right. Wynette, most of these are worsted weight, and I think there may be a few DK weights in there. So Speckles work by, I literally just take the dry dye powder like that, and I pinch a little bit between my fingers, and I literally just go like that and speckle the dry powder over the yarn, and it just makes really pretty. Oh, I don't have any yarn in here. I was like, I could show you, but I don't have any yarn in here that has speckles. So I have several votes for Speckles. Okay, maybe the 2 darker purple do a berry pink overdye. You know what is so funny, Sarah? I actually had a berry pink and I had Rakina pink sitting next to that because I was thinking the same. So I'll do that. All right, so I see people wanting to see Speckles. So I think I'm going, so since we're going to speckle these, I'm going to open these up. And I'm just going to set these in this pot. And we're going to go ahead and let that yarn heat up since I'm going to be doing speckles. So let's move it over here. And I'm probably going to need to add a little bit of water, but we'll just kind of see what that does. All right, and so we're going to do a berry pink. I love that idea. I think I need to move these again. All right, let me find my berry. I have a berry crush color, and it is so pretty, so I think that's what I'm going to use. So bear with me just a second. I think maybe y'all can watch me. Oh, let's see. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to mix up some berry. I'll just mix it in the pot since the water is hot. And I'm just going to eyeball it since this is one of a kind anyways. Okay, let's move this down just a smidge. All right, is that better? Here we go. Hey, Alicia. All right, so we have berry and we're dropping in some purple. Hey, Kay, how are ya? All right, let's just push those down. And what I may do after some of these set, I may go back in, open them up, and then speckle more just to add some more colors into the solid part. Ooh, can y'all see that already? Look how pretty that is. All right, I think I'm gonna need some more water in that one, so let's go ahead and add. Okay, so we decided to speckle. What colors should we speckle? I really wish I could zoom in. There's got to be a way. It's really bothering me. Oh my goodness. We're actually supposed to have a winter storm tomorrow, which in the South, we're not used to that. So it usually shuts everything down. Fingers crossed we won't, but they're calling for ice. Black, dark blue, pink for sure. Hey, Sandy. Yes, I agree. All right, so let's see. Dark blue. Pink. I will just use Rakina pink because I have that out and I have some black too. All right. Y'all know when I speckle, I don't mind doing like all of the colors, so feel free to drop more suggestions. I'm going to cover this up so it'll speed up the process. And then I have this yarn too with the blues. And I just have a gray I'm just going to drop in and we'll just see what it does. So let me know what color you think for these two. That's going to be the last pot I think that I have open or at least heating up. So we just kind of have a lot going on, but it's fun. All right, here's my mat. Okay, so we're going to speckle. I have teal. Yes, I have teal. Thank you, Kay. Yes, I'm the same way. I'll take snow over ice any day. The speckles are made up of the dry dye powder. Pink or red, all right. I have teal out too. The new teal. Let me get the new teal because I just want to be difficult. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Okay. The whole rainbow. Yes. The whole rainbow on the blue and gray. I love that. I think I may just open it up and speckle on that too. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start with, let me start with pink because it's a little bit lighter. And then we can just kind of build darker colors on top of that. So when I speckle, this is the dry dye powder. I literally just pinch a little bit. And then I just speckle the dry dye powder over it. And since some of that yarn is submerged under the water, see the speckles will run. So it'll give you streaks of color. Whereas where it's above the yarn is above the water, you just have little specks of color. So that's one of the reasons I love speckling is because you can get different results with it. Wynette, that sounds like a good idea. Everybody that's live can call dibs. And I don't know how I'd make it work, though. Are you on my email list? All right, so there's some pink. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speckle, and then I'm going to do another color. And then once we go through all the colors, I'll move it so we can speckle the other side. How about that? Okay, let me go rinse my hands. All right, let's go with some blue. Okay, this is Sapphire Blue, and oh my goodness, I love this color. Okay, I gotta do just a little bit more. Y'all know, like, when I get to speckling, I cannot contain myself. All right, so I have teal and black next. Is there any other colors that we need to add in there? Yeah, I'm gonna get my workout in, stepping up and down off this stool tonight. Okay, let's see. Add yellow. That actually is a good idea. I think I have some really pretty bright yellow. Let me see. This is one of my favorite yellows to use. Ooh, purple, green, and gold. I love that idea. I need more of an emerald green, don't I? I agree, Sandy. I'm not gonna lie, like it's so hard for me to do tonals because as soon as I see a tonal dry, I'm like, oh my gosh, I think of overdyeing or speckles. I can't resist. Oh, how fun, Thelma. You should. Um, I I say I'm going to do some every year and I just forget. It's like time gets away from me. Sandy, that's how you are about yellow? Too funny. I have to be in the mood for yellow. Like solid yellows, I just can't. Unless I'm like gonna speckle or overdye. But I feel like a little bit of yellow really adds character to some of the colorways. All right, here is teal. And you see that steam is carrying all those speckles over that way? All right, and then now we have black. And then I will let it sit for a second and we'll kind of check on some of our other yarns. All right, we'll do a little bit of black. I think it was like a sea foam color, like a sea glass or something. I can't remember the actual name of the color, but it was like a really light minty teal. Oh my goodness, yes, that would be gorgeous. I did one a couple years ago. I think it was called Sully, and oh my gosh, it was one of my favorites. All right, so let's check on this one because it's right here. This is the purple with berry over it. Oh my gosh, look at that. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, so we're going to move this and let that marinate some more. And I'm going to get one of the previous ones. I'm going to check on those real quick. And let's see how they're doing. Yeah, Sandy, that's like one of my all-time favorites. I have some really terrible notes on it. All right, so one of these sounds like it's bowling. That one, okay. Let's check on one of these other ones, and then we're going to do the purple and orange. Okay, let's... All right, this is the one with the sapphire blue. Okay, let's see. Ooh, look, can you see that little middle part there? Oh, that is going to be so pretty. And then there was the orange. Ooh, I like it. Okay, so I have one pot left that is heating up. Should we do... All right, y'all get ready to vote. Should we do this batch here where we're going to do a bunch of different colors over this yarn, or should we do this one where I'm going to use turquoise and overdye? So let me know, rainbow or turquoise? Which one? Because while we're letting all this still go, I'm going to go ahead and get that one going. So let's go ahead and move these. So one thing I usually do whenever I'm going to dye yarn is I put some type of tie on them so I can maneuver them. Well, I didn't think about that, so this will be fun. This will be interesting. Let's see, y'all can see those speckles. So pretty. So we're just going to maneuver this around to where we don't see, hopefully, any speckles. So we can cover the other side. Okay, well, the purple took my plan and ran with it. There we go. Okay, spread that out some. Do rainbow. Oh, I missed. Oh, I'm sorry, Christy. I'm probably missing a bunch of them too. I think I guess like maybe the ones on YouTube are not showing for the people on Facebook. Sandy, I haven't because I use superwash yarn. Not saying that you can't felt with superwash yarn. It's just a lot harder to do that. I have scorched it. I was doing a dye my way, and I was doing a finger paint where there's very, very little water in the pan, and I had like a new pan and a new burner, and it literally like scorched it. It just, I don't know, it was bad. There was like all kinds of spots where it was completely burnt to a crisp. It was terrible, and I did it on a Facebook Live. But thankfully, it was for one of our yarn club members, and they were so, so sweet about it and just let me dye some more for them. So, but I haven't felted it. Okay, so somebody said rainbow. I'm going to go ahead and drop this yarn in here so it can get hot. All right, let's see. Let's get some blue on this one. Sorry, y'all. I did not realize that it didn't show all the comments. Y'all are probably like, who is this crazy girl talking to? Too funny. Like, this girl's just having a conversation with herself. I'm going to work smarter, not harder, and just switch gloves so I don't have to step down every 5 seconds. There's some yellow. Woo, don't fall. Okay, now we'll do some teal green. Too funny, Kay. Yes, Facebook has just been really weird lately. It's not my friend. All right, there is some teal. All right, and now we just have some black to speckle, and that one we can set aside. Okay, so for the rainbow, let's see. Do a pink, red, blue, green, like maybe an emerald green or a bright green. All right, let's switch back over to this one real quick. Man, y'all, this blue is so pretty. Can y'all see that teal peeking through there? Ooh, that's hot. I held on to it for too long. Can y'all see that orange? It almost looks like some of that. It looks like it's yellow. I may have used too much color, so that may not fully exhaust, but we're gonna try. Yes, Banapple. How could I forget about Banapple? All right, you got it. Okay, what is in that pot? Let me see what this is. Keep an eye on these. Oh, that's the black, I think. Let's see. Ooh, I gotta show y'all this one. All right, let's do some switching here. Oops. Okay. Ooh. All right, let's see if y'all can see this one now. So this is the pot we overdyed black. Oh my gosh, this makes me so excited. Look at that pink. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. And what color was that? That was like the tealy bluish. Come here. That's going to be really pretty too. Kind of wish I would have done like a royal purple. I think black will be pretty, but I think royal purple would have been stunning. Okay. So those are the two we originally started with. We're going to let those continue to soak, and I'm going to switch over to the one we're going to do rainbow colors. Oh, that was hot. All right. All right, now I need to open the lid. Make some noise. I don't think I'm going to do it this way again because I feel like I'm robbing y'all. I just don't feel like you can see as good as you normally do, so I'm sorry. All right, let's this. All right, I'm going to have to break out the banapple first because I'm really excited about that one. Oopsies. Oh, there it is. All right, so what color should I do after this bright apple? The actual name is sour apple, but it's just kind of an inside joke where Danielle called it banapple, and it just kind of stuck, and it was just hilarious. This is actually the green that I use in my cathedral colorway. All right, so what color next? Bright purple, some orange, and a bright purple, okay? Let me see, I had bright purple, there is it. All right. Orange and blue, okay? Here's the bright purple. So it probably looks blue on your end. This is like a brilliant violet. I feel like I have a bright blue somewhere. What did I do with it? have the hardest time finding stuff when I put it back where it goes. Anybody else? Okay, I got a backup plan. Let's throw some orange in there. Okay, now it's showing up. I was like, it's not showing up. There it goes. All right, and now we got a bright blue. Really sad I can't find the blue I have in mind because it's like a really, really bright blue. But I think I hid it from myself because I kept using it over and over. It happens. Oops. I'm going to look one more time because I can't stand it. Oh, found it. Woohoo! It may be hard to see though with that violet, but I think once it dries, you'll be able to see it. Okay. Yay, Jill, I'm so glad. That was one of my favorites from this month. Sandy, I'm not really sure what you need about pectin. I don't use pectin. Okay, I think that's all for that. We're going to let that sit, and then I'll move it around and speckle again. Can y'all hear me okay with this mask on? I've got my air purifier on, but I have it on low because I don't want it to drown out too much of my voice. All right, let's... Oh, that's okay. Citric acid. Yes, I did go ahead. Whoops, it's bowling. I did go ahead and because I didn't pre-soak the yarn, I went ahead and added a little bit more citric acid than I normally do because I wanted it, when the yarn hit the pot, I wanted it to strike right away. And I always recommend doing that when you're speckling too. You're going to want the colors to strike right away, and that citric acid will help do that. So what do y'all think? Do you think I should open these up and let the color that didn't take absorb the rest of the color in there? It won't be as dark. It'll probably be just hints of it and really light, or should I leave it be? I think that is so pretty. Woo, that's hot. No. Yes. Oh gosh. Somebody break the tile. All right, let's see what else. Ooh, the berry one is coming along really well. Leave it like it is. I say leave it. All right, I got 2 votes for leave it, 1 vote for yes. All right. Okay, we're going to switch that around. Oh, I can't wait to show y'all this berry one. It's very pretty. Yes, I'm corny. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Okay. Hey, Brianna. Oh, my goodness gracious. Look at that. I want to squeal right now. Oh, my gosh. See, this is why I love overdyeing yarn. You just get the prettiest colors. And you can do it when the yarn is still hot, but after it's dry and then you just drop it in, it just looks totally different. It's just stunning. Okay, so what about this one? Should I leave this one hanked up or undo it and let it absorb the rest of those colors? Because I think that's pretty. And I love that pink color left in the pot after most of that has been absorbed. Open it. I got to open it and I got to leave it. Open it. I got 2 open it. I'm doing it. All right. Let's see if I can do this without burning my hands. All right. Let's see. Come here. So I grabbed it wrong end. All right. Ooh, y'all see that? Look how pretty. Oh my goodness. Whew. Okay. Let's see if I can be coordinated enough to use 2 pairs of tongs. Oh my word. I cannot wait to see this one dry. Ooh. Can y'all see that? Oh my gosh. Ooh. Come on. Here we go. Okay. So we'll let that just marinate a little bit. I was thinking about speckling some of these, but I kind of think I should just leave that one alone. We'll put it up for both. Y'all let me know. I love it. I love that y'all have opinions. Yes, they will be for sale. I wish there was a way to keep up with like everybody that watched live. I think what I may do next time is give y'all like a landing page for y'all to like put your email address in. And then whenever they're up for sale, I'll send it to y'all first. But for right now, I'm going to keep it how I normally do it, where my Yarn Club members get first dibs. So Yarn Club members will get first dibs on that. All right, let's see what other ones we have to play with. I love it. I love that your mom loves hats. And the hats you make are gorgeous. So, all right, let's see if I can find what I did with the black one. Oh, found it. All right. How am I going to do this without burning myself? Let's see. Oh, my goodness. All right, so this one's probably going to be one that I'm going to want to open to, and y'all are going to have to talk me into it or out of it. Let's see. Okay, this is that really dark teal blue. I don't really know what color that is, as y'all can tell, with black. And I was really wishing I'd have done purple. Oops. All right, where'd my pink one go? There it is. And this is that bright, bright pink that I called Barbie. Oh my goodness. Look at that. All right, so there's still a good bit of black left in there. Let's see if we can tell how dark it is. Let's see. It's almost like a purpley color now. So a lot of the, what do y'all think? Should I open it up or leave it be? Thanks for joining in the fun, Kay. Leave that black and overdye as is. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Leave. All right. Yes, I will. I will leave it. Yes, ma'am. Sometimes I just need somebody to boss me around. All right. I'm leaving this one too. That. Oh, I'm so goofy. I was like, that almost looks blue, but this is the blue. I got too much going on, y'all. All right. So let's see what we have. So do we know these are done? I'm going to put the lids on these. We know those are done. I can't play with those anymore. And let's see here. All right, let me move you. I'm thinking this is done too, but we're just going to have a look-see real quick. Let's see. Yeah, that looks like it's pretty thoroughly speckled in a lot of areas. I don't know, there's a spot there. Hot. I don't know why I have to explain that it's hot. It just helps. Okay. Yeah, we got one more side of speckling to do on that one. Sandy, you're so funny. Oh, Thelma, you're welcome. I have missed going live and dyeing yarn. All right, was this one that was done? Yes, that's done. This one probably needs some more speckles. Okay. Oops, excuse me for a second. I'm just trying to get a little bit organized here. Ooh. I'm not used to my dye pans being so far back, and I'm really, really short, so I'm having to lift it in an odd angle. So that's what all the grunting is for. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, so those three down there are done, and these two have a little bit of play left in them. So we're going to speckle this one like we did before. And let's look at this one real quick. We move that one around. It looks like those speckles have set. Look at all that prettiness. All right. So let the speckle fun begin. Oh, you know what? I wasn't expecting to speckle that one again, and I took everything out of order. Let's see. I think I started with, you know what? We're just going to wing it. There's a lot of wing in it when it comes to dyeing yarn. I think I started with pink. So there's some pink. Oh, I'm not even over the pot. Y'all can tell I'm getting tired. Here we go. All right, I'm back. I think after that I did blue. Does anybody remember? Bye, Christy. Have a good night. I swear, I need to do like an entire batch of this teal color with speckles over it because it's life. It is my jam.
blue, black, teal. Thank you, doll. Hey, Julie. All right, let's see. Blue. Blue. What did I do with you, blue? Oh, blue, black, teal. And then, okay. I just had to talk it out. My goodness, y'all. I cannot wait for these to dry. I'm going to find every fan I have in my house and put it in my yarn drying room. I don't think I'm putting any more yellow on there. I think there's plenty of yellow. Have a good night, Lynette. Thankfully, my husband and I meal prep. So, like, usually, like on Sunday, he'll cook up a bunch of meats and then I'll cook some sides. So I don't have to cook supper every night. Or he doesn't have to cook supper every night. So that's real handy. So I know when he got off work, well, I think he just got home. I don't have to worry about running in there and make sure he has food because he cooked. I actually think he ended up cooking Monday night. All right, and then here is the teal, and this batch will be done, and we will go to the next one. And I think I'm going to put some of this teal in this one just because it feels right. Okay, I'm going to switch these pans around real quick because I feel like you can see better in this angle than over here. So let's move that. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. You're putting it up on the TV. All right, I did keep these lined up, so that's good. All right, here is the banapple. I don't remember who said green, but you totally nailed it. And I know if Ronnie was watching that right now, she would be like cheering because she loves her some blue and green. All right, I may have to switch gloves here. All right, here comes the violet. Hey, Ava. Whoops, I thought my phone was on Do Not Disturb, and I guess it's not. I love your name, Ava. That is such a pretty name. Okay, this glove has got to go. Put a different one on. So I save my gloves and I hang them up to dry, and sometimes they're just like worn slap out, and this one is worn out. Okay. Now we'll do A little bit of orange. All right, now we have blue. And one of my favorite colors is the red violet color. We have those two left. Oh my God, Jonathan. Oh, you are mean. So my husband just scared the daylights out of me. So I'm in my laundry room and there's a door that goes to my back porch. So I have the door open and I just have the screen door there. And I look up and I see somebody standing there staring at me. Oh my gosh. I want to go beat him up now. Okay. Now that my heart is slowing back down, here is the really pretty blue. And now the red violet. All right, now I'm going to attempt to bring my phone down and show y'all a close-up in these pots. We'll see if that works. Go ahead and take the lids off. I agree, Joe. All right, bear with me. We're going to go on a little ride here. Oh, come on. Okay. So this is the one we speckled over. Whoop. I'm loving that. You can see it showing up on the purple. Not going to touch that one yet because I feel like the speckles are still kind of setting. So let me move. All right, let's see. This is, what is this? This is the black. Look at that pink. And this is the black with, what other color was that? That was that color. I can't figure out what it is. The tealy blue. And this is the sapphire and orange. And the sapphire and like a light blue teal color. Okay. Let's stretch on over here. And this is that purple with the berry. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. And look at it's by opening it up, it soaked up that other, it's almost fully exhausted. That blue is, I'm probably just going to turn that off, and maybe as it cools it'll soak up the rest of the blue. If not, I feel like it's pretty saturated. I am really excited about that pink. I think I may end up keeping that one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to part with it. So we'll see. And here is, let's see, the one that we just did, all the different speckled colors. It even gave that gray some life there. So, all right, y'all. Well, this was so much fun. Thank y'all for joining in and chatting with me. Hey, Thelma, thank you. Yes, that sapphire. Oh, it's gorgeous. All right, y'all. Well, as soon as these are dry, I will post pictures. And I hope y'all have a great night. Bye.